Hello, my name's Gail. I'm here to tell you about visual aid that I have been given some couple years ago that I want to share this information with everybody else who needs this. I'm legally blind, and in my case that means I can't read anything, even though I have a little vision on the sides. I can't read anything in front of me. So I was given a PenFriend, and this is what it looks like. A fat like magic marker that can talk to me and tell me what all my items are throughout my house. It's very simple to use. I'm going to just turn it on, press the top button and turn it on. Okay. When I received this, it came with labels, several sizes of labels. Tiny ones for little bottles and big, thicker, or bigger ones for bigger items, whatever. And I have been using them in my pantry. They're wonderful. I'm going to show you how it works. When I bring something out and I want to see what it is, I've got a button on there that we put on previously, and here's what it will say. Stewed tomatoes. Now that was my partner's voice. He did it on this one. I can find all my stewed tomatoes and make my spaghetti. I'm just going to show you a few things how you can mark them.
1.5 packs chili seasoning.
My chili seasoning. All my little envelopes of stuff, I've got these rubber band together so they stay together, but I put them in a tray up in the pantry. They stay organized. It's perfect. What's this? Some things I really...
Peanut butter.
Oh, that's the peanut butter. These little labels, as little as they are, they can hold all kinds of instructions, all kinds of information about them. As long as you want to talk, I guess it'll record it.
Grits. Use 1 cup of grits with 4 cups of water for 4 servings.
See, I can even put the instructions, and I've done that with instant mashed potatoes and things like that that always get confusing after a while. I have all instructions right there. And much as I love to cook, I was totally at a loss with seasonings after a while. So I organized my seasonings. I have these trays that set in my cabinet just perfectly, one right after another. And all my seasonings are alphabetized. So this is my second tray in, because I know my first one starts with like basil and bay leaves and a few other things. But if I'm looking for something and I don't know which tray, I put a little button down at the front of the trays so that if I read that button, it directs me.
Cinnamon, cream of tartar, and curry. And minced garlic, garlic powder, and garlic salt.
So if I'm looking for one of those, this is the tray. Otherwise, move on up the alphabet to the next things. This is wonderful for meds, bottles of meds, and all the tubes and stuff we collect, and little boxes. You can put a button on the lid of the box or on the item inside the box, whatever's good for you. But you can mark everything.
And started at March 1st, 2019.
Now that tells me when I started this bottle, that gives me an idea when to order more, because other than getting in there and counting them, sometimes you don't know how many you have left. So there's all those meds. I'm a big fan of CDs. I got hundreds of them. And I try to keep them in order in my shelves. I have a whole shelf of
Barbara Streisand, Christmas Memories.
a whole shelf of Christmas recordings. And here's one of the larger labels, as you can see. I think you can see that. And that was
Waking Ned Divine.
Waking Ned Divine, from that movie way back when. And there, keep those organized. The PenFriend, you can reorder more labels, although they send you a ton to begin with. They'll last forever, but you can reorder more, and you can order some that are for cloth. They can go through the washer and the dryer. They can help you organize outfits that are supposed to be together or whether they go together or not. I make notes on them like this is pink, but it's too orangey pink to go with that pink, you know. So you can actually talk to the thing and have instructions.
Dark green hand towel.
Dark green hand towel. That goes in one of my bathrooms, but I have burgundy in another one, and I've gotten to where I can't tell the darks from each other. So this is very helpful. We marked this one. What did we mark this one?
Light green bathroom towel.
Okay, this is a light green. That's a whole different set that I would always confuse with beige because it's just almost the same. I don't know what it is, but I can't tell them apart. I'm going to show you a little trick we've learned over the years. I'm going to mark something and show you from the beginning how it works. These little tabs, now hold on, these little tabs come on a sheet and you just peel one off and stick it where you want it. One thing we've learned is that they stick very hard. They're very hard to get off if you're done with it and you want to reuse it later. So we've begun to cheat a little, and we use this blue stickum stuff. I guess people are familiar with that. It comes in this kind of a packaging, and it's sticky. And now I've learned to put a piece of that down, or I can put it on the back of one of these, but right now I'm going to do it this way. And I get me a little label, and I stick it right on that. Okay. Now you take your PenFriend, it's still turned on. Now I press the second button down, and what it does is capture whatever the identifying number is to this particular label. Every single label is different. This is baked beans. Okay, say it once, click it, and go back and read it, and listen to this. It's going to say everything.
This is baked beans. Okay, say it once.
So whatever you say, it's gonna continue and say everything. Now, when I'm done with this can of baked beans, when I go to open it and use it, I peel this off because that blue stuff will peel off, and I stick it on the inside wall of a cabinet door in the kitchen, a particular one where they all are, and I can reuse these, and that's very helpful. And when you go to reuse it, it's going to say baked beans.
This is baked beans.
But now I'm going to stick it. Now I'm going to stick it on a can of carrots or something, and I just press the button and capture that number again. Carrots.
Carrots.
See, the baked bean information is gone. So they can be used as many times as is possible before they seem to get raggedy and not collect the number that's in there. And that makes them go, 10 times farther than buying new ones more often. The other thing is that you must be aware of, and we weren't actually told this at the beginning, when you receive these, they come in a folder. Like this folder had several sheets of these tiny ones, and along with it was a folder of the bigger square and another folder of the bigger round. They all came as a package, but you have to be sure that you get the right package number or letter. The very first ones you get, I believe, are A, package A. And when you go to make a phone call where these all come from, you have to specify package B, or you'll get A again, and they'll already all be assigned to stuff that you've got around your house. So if you go to use a new one out of the second package, you're going to change things wherever they are in your house. So you have to be sure you know which program you're on. So that's something to keep track of. We're here in the kitchen now, and as you can see, here's all my trays like I was telling you about, and everything up there is marked as well. And here's an interesting way to use this too. I have sets of measuring spoons, and I'm always wondering which is which or which comes first. I've made a note.
My plastic measuring spoons are 1/8, 1/4, 1/2 a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 1.5 tablespoons, and a tablespoon.
Yeah, that 1.5 tablespoons always messes me up. Another thing that I use these for, I've got on my washer and dryer. When I got it new a year ago, I was able to mark each of those buttons so that when I want to change any settings, I can do it. I don't have to have somebody come out there and do that for me. And I have buttons on the shelves of my pantry. They pull out, and I have instructions there on how the instant mashed potatoes or the, you know, this kind of rice or that kind of rice, how long, how much water. This thing will hold so much information, it's unbelievable. And I've never, you know, I have no idea how much it will hold. So it's a great thing, and if you know somebody that has the problem that I have, maybe this would be a wonderful gift for them, because it has given me so much independence and well-being, making me feel better that I don't have to depend on somebody else for everything. Okay, well, have a great day and see you later. Where do you get this? Well, I'm going to show you this catalog we have. It's called LS&S. It is full of things for people like me, people who can't hear, all kinds of handicap things, or all kinds of things for handicapped people. And I'll let you hear the phone number. Got it right here. 800-468-4789. You need to just call them and give them your name and address. They'll send you a catalog. You will find unbelievable things here. I have watches that I push the button, it tells me the time, and scales, bathroom scale, which is a yucky thing because everybody can hear what I weigh, and just lots of things that you're maybe unaware of.